Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Rebels will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best.
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Gresham. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the missed connection on third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Ole Miss offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in with this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
On the run, still looking. With the catch, it's Ellis. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Might as well give it to him again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team of the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent. So that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Ellis. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The RPO, it's complete. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Gresham. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Shoot, quick toss to the right. He'll try to take it back. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this 1st period with a huge gain. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. On the So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be changing the route. The toss sweep to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Rebels! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air. It's Gresham. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this defense has dominated all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot.
There he goes. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they'll knock him down. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Snagged on the outside. It's Ellis. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Give to the running back. Crosses the 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Back to throw, it's Gresham. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. With the catch, it's Bond.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Nestled just inside that right upright.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Right back to him on the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter. Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
At halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Finds his man. It's Ellis. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Third down is money down, and they were money. Great job getting the football to your playmaker, and then watch, after the catch, making the play, getting the big first down. Now you're...
Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with it.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot. Now it's fourth down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Ellis. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ellis.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Grab near the sticks, it's Ellis. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal.
Let's go!
Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Gresham. Got a man, it's Brown. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's caught. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Yeah, And he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day. So it's been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. This time he's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. Touchdown, Rebels! Fitted in the window for the score. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put... together here. Looking for space. It's Bond. Runs for the tackle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Gresham. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants it all. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to...
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start in the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Safe completion on the screen. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to throw, it's Gresham. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. To the air on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.